Good morning, everyone. Rise and shine and say hello to Rocco.
Hi, Rocco Gibson here.
Recording artist, chef, yoga instructor, and he's showing us how to start the day on a positive note. And while we're hanging out with Rocco, get ready for a dose of healthy vibes for mind, body, and spirit.
Voila! And then you just dip and you enjoy. There you have it.
It's laundry day. Unfortunately, we do not have a washer or a dryer, so we do the laundromat. It's not so bad, a little time consuming, but that's okay. It's a time to just sit in your car and chill. Fun day today so far. I went with my sister on a tour to an assisted living place where we will be placing our dad. He has advancing dementia, so we're not really left with a choice, but you know, hey, it is what it is. So that tour is done. It was quick, and now it's laundry, and then when we get back, someone is coming over to service our oven. Yep, owning a house equals fixing a house. So you're gonna deal with that kind of thing all the time. If you're a homeowner, you know, and if you're not, you're learning. And then after that, 90 minutes on the mat. I need it. It's my medicine for my spirit, for my body. So that's going to be the day. All my stuff is now in the washer. $6 exactly. So now I just have to wait 20 minutes before putting it into the dryer. And in the meantime, I'm just going to hang here. So we are multitasking while all the clothes are in the washer. We are going to the grocery store to pick up a couple of things. You know what? That's the good thing about the laundromat. It leaves you time to either do some work on your phone or grab some stuff for the house. So now I'm just taking a few minutes to just refuel. Laundry is put away, groceries are put away, and I'm waiting for the guy to come to check out the oven. It's a waiting game. He gave us a period of time between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. And when he leaves, and hopefully our oven will then be fixed, then it's the mat. That's Lily, by the way. That's our kitty. She's so freaking cute. Yes. Hey, girl. Life is tough for her, isn't it? Oven is fixed. We needed to replace the igniter. $220. Did the mat again, another 90 minutes. The power went out, but that's okay. The phone is well charged, my laptop is well charged, all is good. We have candles. It's not a tragedy, it's all good. Been a day. Can you guys see my mom literally looking at me? That's so cool. Yep. Anyway, peeps, that's been the day. Right now, I am working on a tune called Pleiades, my current album that I'm working on, which I will probably be calling Capricorn. The theme is really celestial bodies. A couple of the titles are Roman or Greek gods, goddesses. One is called Red Calcite, which has already been released, and that actually has to do with Mars, because red calcite has supposedly Mars energy, and plus it's red, so is Mars, and well, the room is red. Anyway, so let's play this and see how this sounds. The grand finale is coming up. It's coming up. Okay. That's good. That's really good. I did some cleaning up, deleted a couple of things, added some things in. Not bad. Is it too repetitive? Is it being too drawn out? I'm not sure. Well, so that to me sounds like a vast improvement from the last time I listened to this. There was a layer of synth in there, and the Dublin harp wasn't in there, and it seemed a little boring, although the that's kind of the magical part. That made it sound good, but it seemed like it needed more ingredients. So this is just an example of how I work. I tweak it based on how good it sounds to me. I love the beat. The beat's amazing. I am going to add some self-care to my weekend by going for a beautiful walk. And I'm sorry to say that this is not my property. This is not my backyard. This is my in-laws' backyard. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. I love the sound of your feet against the grass and the leaves. Hey babe, say hi.
Hey.
He says hello. Whenever Chris and I come to his parents, we always, weather permitting of course, go for a walk. We walk along this path, and it opens out to a beautiful, beautiful clearing, as you'll see. It's beautiful. I'm keeping my voice down because there are deer around here. We don't want to scare them away. Aren't I pretty? Pop quiz. Can you look at any of this with no label? As Oprah says, you're a babe. You have never seen anything like this before. Forget the terms tree, sky, cloud, nature. Just clear your mind and look. The great thing about this, all of this beauty, free. It doesn't cost anything to go for a walk.
Le Rouge Tete is a stylish consignment home store in Morehead City, North Carolina, carrying luxurious pre-loved furniture, lighting, artwork, and more. We have everything you need to complete your home style. Le Rouge Tete is your destination for inspiration. We're located at 5270 Highway 70 West, Suite E in Morehead City. For more information, call 252-622-4244 or visit lerougetete.com. That's 252-622-4244.
Hi folks, Rocco Gibson here, and I'm going to show you a yogic technique that's going to help to wake you up. I have a previous yoga video where you're dangling your head down towards the floor. That's something that you do to relax. This is a very easy thing you can do where you'll have the opposite effect. You know, you're having a day where you just can't seem to wake up, you're tired throughout the day, you're feeling a little blah. The key is you want to stretch up. So there's two things you can do. The first thing, and you're going to want to be a little careful with this because you're working with the back of your neck very gently. So you are going to interlace your fingers like such and apply very, very light pressure. Press into the skin without pressing into the back of the neck and just tug the skin up. You want this to feel good and you want this to feel like a massage. You don't want any major pressure on the back of your neck. And then what you do is you let go. You're gonna feel blood flushing down your neck and then down your back. When you stretch up and you hold, you're holding blood back. So when you let go, you it's almost like a dam that holds back water. You release the dam, the water is released. So this is the other thing. So stand with your feet together, arms up overhead, and you're gonna wanna interlace your fingers, release the index fingers, and cross your thumbs. So the key is you're not stretching all the way up like you're hanging from the ceiling. What you're doing is you want to stretch your arms up as far as you can while it still feels comfortable. Your arms might be here or your arms might be here. As long as you're reaching up, that's fine because you want to really feel this in your back. So for me, I'm all the way up here. And what you do is you just gently go from side to side, just so you feel stretching on each side. Stop in the middle, reach up just a little more, tuck your tummy in to support your back, and let go. And you're gonna feel a major flush going down your back. That's something that it's very easy to do. Like I said, you can do that during any part of your day. And you don't have to be an advanced yogi to do this. You just have to be aware of what might feel like it's too much because you don't want that to happen. You want it to be light, but at the same time, you want it to be invigorating. So that's a little technique for you, and I hope it helps. Hey guys. So I have a half-hour lunch. I am working on site today, and I wanted to make sure that I got outside and filled my half hour with fresh air, with a light walk, a nice lunch, and I stopped in one of the bookstores. It's just inviting that peace and that relaxation into your day. I think it's really important to include that. Hey folks. So I'm going to be making carbonara. A caveat, I don't have pancetta or guanciale, so I'm going to have to use bacon. This recipe is also going to be a variation, so it's not going to be your traditional carbonara. It's based on that. But if you are a carbonara purist, meaning you need to have the guanciale in there, you need, Nothing added beyond the guanciale and the egg and so forth. You're not going to like what I'm going to do. However, I have made it. It's freaking delicious. So let's get started. And by the way, if you're making a carbonara, the first thing you want to do before you do anything is fill up your pot of water. The first thing I did was I took some chicken. Yes, there's chicken going in here. Put it on a grill, which is going to go in the oven for about 40 minutes at 425 degrees. I've sprinkled it with Tuscan seasoning as well as black pepper. In she goes. Okay, I have chopped up bacon, and this is more than the normal portion I would put in, but you know what? I'm in a bacon kind of mood. Now all I need is some type of tripod to be able to do something like that. I wish you guys could smell this kitchen right now. It smells so freaking good. Doesn't it smell good, babe?
Yeah. Love the smell of bacon.
Yeah. I love the smell of you. With the bacon, it's producing a lot of grease, and for me, what I'm going to do is strain it and put it on a paper towel just so all of the grease isn't going in this, because I really don't want to have a heart attack. Another thing with carbonara is that, you know, the most time-consuming part of this recipe is really the prep work, which is, you know, the chopping up of your guanciale or your bacon in this particular case. Like I said, if you're a purist, this video is not going to be for you. And of course, like I add olives as well as mushrooms. So you want to chop all of those up, at least according to this variation, and that's going to take some time. Once everything is all chopped up, it's really just a matter of boiling up the water and taking the hot pasta and really just, you know, cooking the egg cheese mixture that's going to go in there, and you know, you just put it all together. So prep work, that's the longest time, and we're getting all of that done and out of the way now. Oh, and that's right, we still got chicken in the oven cooking. Ooh. How are my lovelies doing? Yeah, the oven light doesn't even work here. I will find a way to set up a tripod and all that. It's a little awkward when it's going on your oven, your stovetop. So another thing that I'm doing with the bacon too is I am adding pepper. Many of you may not know this, but carbonara, from what I've checked out via Google, actually means coal miner. And I have a feeling that all the pepper, because carbonara is a peppery kind of dish, you know, the flecks of black pepper are like coal. So that's where that came from, at least according to what I've checked out. That might not be correct if you know something different. It's getting, the bacon's getting crispier, and look at all of this. There is no way this is going in the pasta. Pasta water's, you know, heating up, by the way. A couple of other things we're going to chop up. So very sadly, I thought I had way more mushrooms than I actually do. I actually have 4 or 5 mushrooms that haven't gone bad, so I'm going to use that. Olives, and I rinse these out as well as chop them in half, so this way they distribute their juices a little bit better. Look at those lovelies. All right, we've chopped up olives, we got the bacon bits, we have the mushrooms. Now we're going to chop up our garlic. I'm putting this entire thing in there. I'm not just putting 3-4 cloves. You know, I really go all the way. Once you break the bulb apart, you're going to have all of these cloves. This is our progress so far. Here's Johnny! All chopped up. Don't mind the shadow there, or the scissors. So we're toggling back over here to the chicken, which looks like it's done, but I am going to just cut it open to check, just to make sure that the meat is white. The other method you can do is to use a thermometer, and you want to be sure that the temperature is around 160, 165. Hello, lover. We have 5 egg yolks and a full egg. So there's not that much egg white in here, and we want to put a cup of Pecorino Romano cheese. Add some black pepper in there. Just some progress. This is all cooked, and I'm now going to go ahead and transfer this into a bowl, and the water is boiling. I sprinkled some black pepper to this, and this is the Pecorino Romano cheese with the egg mixture. I also added a little bit of pasta water into the eggs, so this way it'll melt the cheese just a little bit. But the real work is going to be when you pour it on the pasta. Once you throw your pasta in, you're pretty much ready to go in terms of throwing it all together. Make sure that you take a mug of the pasta water, because if you don't know, that's going to really thicken up your sauce. I know this looks a little uneasy. Sorry about that. Double toil and trouble. Once you drain the pasta, add your egg mixture back in, because it's going to melt cheese, and you have to work fast because you don't want scrambled eggs. Another thing that's definitely something you want to do is flip your pasta around. Now, I'm not poised enough to be able to flip it in the air without it ending up all over the place. So what I do, I take the pot, put a dish towel over it, and there you go. All right, let's have a look here. Now that is amore. As crazy as this sounds, this is going to be a pink carbonara. Like I said, if you're a purist, you're not going to like this, but it's to die for. I'm putting an entire tube of tomato paste in here, and we're going to go ahead and mix it in. There we go. Take your tongs, stir, just keep on stirring until the tomato paste has been evenly distributed. And in a traditional carbonara, really the only thing, it's really just the pasta, the egg and the cheese, and the guanciale. However, this is not your traditional carbonara. Let's show ya. See, look at that. And the final thing we're gonna do is throw all that goodness in there. Mix it up. Burrata on each. Black pepper. There we go. Bon appetit.
Golden Eagles line of athletic wear is a brand that tells a story about people representing individuality, diversity, equality. Everybody's got our own story. What's your story? Find your way to Riverview Cafe, located at 108 East Water Street in historic downtown Plymouth. Stop in for one of their amazing sandwiches, salads, coffee, or sweet inspiration, all while enjoying a beautiful view of the mighty Roanoke River. For more information, visit riverviewcafeplymouthnc.com. Stillwater Kayaks of New Bern, North Carolina is your premier destination for year-round kayaking for the whole family. Stillwater Kayaks offers a range of kayaking options for new and experienced kayakers. Explore the beauty of our scenic still waters and diverse wildlife. Call 252-772-3563 to reserve your kayaking adventure. That's 252-772-3563.